My name is Audrey Porter and I am 27 years old. I grew up in Faribault. I didn't have the best childhood. My parents were distant. My mother worked third shift, so she was rarely ever there. My stepfather was an alcoholic. My stepdad was pretty emotionally abusive, which I think has some problems nowadays for me. I have two beautiful girls. The youngest is almost 5 and the oldest is almost 9. Me and Cecil, we met approximately 8 years ago. Probably not in the best of ways. We were both addicts. We met each other using. He grew up in Kansas with two parents that were drug addicts and alcoholics. He was pretty much in state custody from the age of 11 or 12 until the age of 18. He's been a completely different person since having children and a family, a real family. We got married a couple years ago because he was under the impression that he may go to prison. The oldest daughter, because she's not his, she wouldn't be able to see him in prison. So we got married so that she could be there. Neither one of us could hold a job. I would work off and on, and I would quit my jobs. We've had some issues along the way. It's been a struggle. We had one of our disputes, and I left, me and the kids, from our house that we had. And he started to use again, and he lost his job, and then he lost the house, and we both became homeless. In September of 2012, Cecil was getting ready to leave jail, and he had a care conference, I believe is what it was called, where we met different people from the community that were there to support us, and Transitional Housing was one of them. So when me and Cecil learned about the Transitional Housing, I think everybody in the room was crying, because it was something that we both needed very much to put our family back together, and it was probably the last resort. It was hard, like, just to kind of like accept that somebody else is out there to help us and to get us on our feet, because we really needed it. I couldn't ever imagine Cecil going to jail would bring something good of it, but it was probably one of the best things that happened for us as a family. I think people do want a better life for them, especially for their children. Hopefully their children come before anything. I know what I have to do to make sure my children are happy and that they grow up and do the same things for their children. You have to continue to go, no matter what's thrown in front of you. While in the program, we had a case manager, Kathia. It was very nice to have her around, but she did a lot of things. She made sure we went over like goals and savings, and if everything's on time. So it was nice to have that little backup person, and knowing that the next time she comes, you better be on track, like, because otherwise she's gonna ream you out and she'll have something to say about it. Being safe from the elements is a good feeling. I couldn't imagine being out living in a cardboard box or putting my children through that.
I was happy that I get to be in a new house and I get my own room. It's nice and comfy to sleep in my bed.
If it wasn't for transitional housing, I'd probably still be homeless. I get to help people in their homes and to stay in their homes. I would rather them stay there and have some assistance instead of going to a nursing home.
He goes to class. He wears his work boots to Vircon. Yeah, but he really works really hard. My favorite part is because he gets paid.
Years from now, my children will hopefully say that I did make it and she was strong and she taught me to be strong as well. To all the donors, thank you very much. It didn't go unnoticed. You help a lot of people. You helped our family stay together. There is hope for anybody that's homeless. With the donors' help, I made it, and they helped us to not give up.